Good day to all the conquerors of the world of cryptocurrencies and business. In today's video, we will tell you the latest news of the crypto world and everything related to it. So let's not hesitate and get right down to business. Enjoy watching. And before starting this video, don't forget to subscribe and put the bell in order not to miss new interesting videos and useful information. Bitcoin remains stable amid the fall of altcoins. The first news of the day concerns the main movements in the market. Despite the volatility that altcoins are experiencing, Bitcoin is holding its position. At the time of recording the video, its price is $30,000, which is a pretty good indicator in the current uncertainty. Investors are paying attention to Bitcoin, the safe harbor, while altcoins are under pressure from manipulation and negative news. Ethereum introduced scalability features in the search update. The next news is an important update for Ethereum. The project is preparing to introduce a new scalability feature known as search, which is designed to increase the speed of transaction and reduce their cost. The developers are confident that this update will allow them to compete with other networks and attract more users. Keep an eye on the development of events because this can significantly affect the price of Ether. I'm very interested in this news, and what do you think? Show your opinion in the comments. FTX crypto exchange files for bankruptcy. The third piece of news is quite disturbing. FTX crypto exchange is in the news again, but this time with new problems. She filed for bankruptcy citing liquidity problems and strategic management. This once again underlines the importance of adhering to the principles of security and reliability in crypto investments. FTX, one of the largest exchanges, and its collapse has a wide resonance in the industry. US regulators strengthen control over stablecoins. The fourth news concerns the increased regulation of stablecoins in the United States. Regulators have begun to equally investigate the fractional transaction of stablecoins, such as Tether and USD Coin, to ensure their fractional transparency and backup. This may bring more clarity to the market, but it also raises concerns about possible restrictions on the use of stablecoins, which could affect the entire crypto infrastructure. Crypto investors are becoming equally interested in the Metaverse. And the latest news for today, there is a growing interest of crypto investors in projects related to the Metaverse. Campaigns like the Trendland and the Sandbox are showing significant growth as more and more users want to participate in virtual worlds. This trend the industry. News item: record growth of Bitcoin after the election of Donald Trump. After the election of Donald Trump, the President of the United States, the Bitcoin exchange rate experienced significant growth, which attracted the attention of both investors and analysts around the world. Since November, when the election results are on one side, Bitcoin has begun to grow continuously, overcoming various recent levels and reaching a new historical high of 99,000 on the country's largest crypto exchange Coinbase. This impressive rise in the exchange rate has become one of the most discussed topics in the cryptocurrency community. The main reason for this growth was the expectation that Trump's policy towards cryptocurrency would be more friendly than under his predecessors. Trump made it clear that he views cryptocurrencies as an important part of the modern economy and even announced his intention to create a strategic reserve of Bitcoin. This initiative may mean that the US government will become more active in using Bitcoin, which will increase its legitimacy and acceptance in public and commercial circles. changes in capitalization and ranking of the largest cryptocurrencies. In November 2024, the total capitalization of the cryptocurrency market increased by about 50%, reaching a new historical maximum of $3 trillion. There have been significant changes in the list of the largest cryptocurrencies. For example, XRP rose by 370% and took their place, while Dogecoin rose to 7th. These changes reflect the dynamics of the market and the influence of various factors, including political events and investor interest. The growth of capitalization and changes in the ranking of the largest cryptocurrencies may indicate new trends and opportunities in the market. Current rates and volatility of major cryptocurrencies. Latest crypto prices and market volatility. As of December 2024, major cryptocurrencies are experiencing significant price swings. Bitcoin dropped slightly and is now trading just below 96,000. Ethereum saw a small decline, hovering around $3,000. Tron, however, gained some value, reaching 21 cents. Price volatility is common in the crypto market. Tracking these challenges can help spot short-term trends and potential risk of opportunities for traders. Expectations and forecasts for overcoming the psychological barrier of $100,000 for Bitcoin. Analysts expect that Bitcoin will soon overcome the psychological barrier of $100,000. December has historically been a strong month for Bitcoin, but there is a significant selling wall that needs to be overcome. Overcoming this barrier can have significant consequences for the market, including increased interest and investors. However, it is important to take into account macroeconomic factors and decisions of the US Federal Reserve System. The impact of halving Bitcoin and the release of spot ETFs on the market. The first halving of Bitcoin, which took place on April 2024, for a mine block was reduced from 6 BTC to 3 BTC. This is a significant reduction in the supply of new Bitcoin to the market. Halving is a built-in Bitcoin mechanism that occurs about every 4 years and serves to control inflation and create a deficit. By reducing the reward for mining, halving reduces the rate of new Bitcoin in use, which in theory can contribute to an increase in its price. Historically, after previous halvings, the Bitcoin exchange rate has shown a sharp increase, and many analysts expect similar behavior in the future. An decrease in supply can put pressure on the market, especially if demand remains high or grows. Investors begin to expect higher prices, and the result creates additional demand. This phenomenon is known as a crowd psychology, when the expectation of other market participants begin to influence the behavior of each of them. In addition, halving attracts the attention of both new and experienced investors who are beginning to consider Bitcoin not only their expected answer, but also their means of accumulation in the face of increase in the amount of fiat money in the economy. The impact of the US Federal Reserve's decision on the crypto market. The US Federal Reserve's decision regarding interest rates can have a significant impact on the crypto market. In particular, a reduction in rates may support the growth of risk assets, including Bitcoin. Analysts note that lower interest rates create favorable conditions for easier access to credit, stimulating economic activity and expanding the pool of investors. Given that Bitcoin is considered digital gold, such behavior by the Federal Reserve may contribute to its popularization as an alternative asset. Investors and traders should carefully analyze macroeconomic indicators and expectations regarding monetary policy in order to adapt their strategies and stay informed about possible changes in the cryptocurrency market. There is bullish sentiment among major speculators in the futures market. According to the Community of Traders report, major speculators have significantly reduced their short positions on Bitcoin contracts. This indicates growing bullish sentiment among key market players who are starting to accumulate assets in anticipation of further price increase. Such changes may signal demand for the asset and open the door to possible price movements in the future. The rise in bullish sentiment can also have a positive impact on the broader crypto sphere, as other participants may follow the major players in their buying or selling decisions. For traders, this may mean that it is advisable to pay attention to these signals and adapt their trading strategies according to the current sentiment. And to get even more interesting information, I recommend that you subscribe to the social media channels. Here you will find plenty of new and interesting things that will allow you to see the world from a different perspective. Thank you for being with us today. With us, you will always be at the center of the most relevant events and trends in the world of cryptocurrencies, helping you stay one step ahead in this dynamic market. Follow our updates so you don't miss important news, auto-analytical reviews, and unique insights. Thank you for watching and see you soon in our upcoming episodes.